Tactical Ferret is the best ferret I have ever seen. He will also take your furry porn stash.
There we go. How's that, ferret? Is that better? Okay. So I don't know how well these are going to do. These rounds right here would not chamber in my AR-15. So we're going to try some we're going to try the small base sizer die and see if this fixes the issue. I got my AR right here behind me, so we'll see what we can do with that. This is the first time streaming from the garage, so things are going to probably be a little wonky. So if you can't see something, tell me, and I'll move it in frame where you can. So let me click this where I can see. Okay, so where's my reg? Let's take the top off the AR-15, the upper off the AR-15 first before we go any further. So let's take this out. Make sure we're clear. And we are. Okay. You out. Put you there. And there we are. Okay. So now we should be able to test chamber these with very little effort. Back to work now, working full time. Thinking about going out in a few weeks and getting my first sidearm. Awesome! What are you thinking, Ferret? You thinking 9, 45, 10 mil, 40 cal? What are you thinking? What's your thoughts on your size? Have you given it much thought yet? Okay, so let's put the small base sizer die in there first. There we go. I have not set my depth on this yet. Seems like it's hard to see the... Seems like you guys can't see the thing. You fired a 9 mil before. I have a weakness for the classics. I want a good old 1911. I love my 1911. It is a romantic gun. It feels awesome in the hands. It feels great to shoot it. It does not feel great to carry it. It is heavy. The cartridges for it are twice as heavy as a 9mm. So the 9mm that I carry is a 115 grain 9. The cartridges 40-45 are quite literally twice as heavy. The round itself is twice as heavy. There's significantly more powder in it. So there's more weight. So with the Glock 19, I'm getting 15 rounds in the magazine for a little less weight than I would get a 1911 with 7 rounds. But the 1911 feels better in the hands. To me personally, it feels better. I can shoot the same with both. The recoil, honestly, with the Glock 19, the recoil is about the same as a 1911 metal. It seems like the 1911 doesn't have quite as much recoil as the Glock, but that's because it's a plastic gun. So, infer from that what you will. Okay, so let's set our height here. Okay. Probably going to be doing adjustments all the way through this. You're probably going to see me making adjustments to cameras today. All right, we are bottoming out there. Now we're going to take the crank down and we're going to turn this 1/4 turn and lock our ring down. Yep. So now let's lube this guy. See what we get when we resize this. A little dry. Maybe it's just because I'm in the garage. There we go. And we're going to put a little bit on the inside there. Ooh. The heck is with that? That cartridge looks a little funky. Let's get my readers on. Let's get our readers on. Where are they? Uh-oh. They're not in there. Oh, shit. I don't know where my readers are. We'll have to track them down. Son of a bitch. Who knows? We're not going to be able to use our readers tonight. Okay. So we're going to let that sit for a second. Yes. Take all of our lubricant off the case. And see if she drops in the AR.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
Bendy. She drops in the AR. Drops out of the AR. Maybe that's all we needed. Let's see if we can close the bolt around that. Because that was some of the issue before. She wouldn't fully... The bolt wouldn't fully close. Yep. There you go. Nope. He is not wanting to close. There's still something going on. Let's Of course it is. Now I need my cleaning rod to get it out. Well, fuck me. Where's my cleaning rod? I gotta go think where my cleaning rod is. Bendy. Okay, where is my cleaning rod? It's in the... Oh, wait. We might have this covered. Because sometimes Pagan thinks ahead. Yep. That'll work. Okay. So, she did not want to chamber on that cartridge. So, take you down another quarter turn. Today at work was fun. I was driving one of those AEC off-the-road trucks. There's those massive 6-wheel, 3-axle, dirty hauling trucks. Easily 12 feet tall and 41 tons. Oh my God. Today it's fun. I have to drive in some dirt, and well, I got stuck. A lot. It's gonna happen, ferrets. It's gonna happen, buddy. Imagine seeing a 5-foot tall tire being 3 or 4. Oh my God. Yeah. I can imagine. 5 feet tall and 2 to 3 feet deep. It must be some soft ass sand. I assume it was sand. Holy crap. All right. Let's try chambering it again. Get your ass in there. Thank you. And let's get you fully extended. Right. Still does not want to close on the bolt. What the heck is going on? All right.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan? You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. You know, I just do things.
Hey, Scarg, what's up? Hey, Claire Bear. They normally use D8 dozers to push us out. They are some big mean mothers. Yeah, I'll bet they are. Hey, Claire Bear, how you doing? Scarg, good to see you, man. How's work going? What the heck is going on? Does not want a chamber in that thing. Let's try another one. Wait a minute. Wait.
Have you seen my bear Tivers?
I have seen your bear tibbers. Okay. Let's check our specifications. I think our COL was 2. What is going on here? Okay, let's close that out. Close. Go into Hornady and see what our cartridge overall length is supposed to be. Awesome. Glad to hear it, Claire Bear. Maybe later. Fuck off. What do we got? What caliber are we dealing with here? 308. We don't need 308. We need 223/556. Where are you? 223/556. 223 Remington Service Rifle. There we are. All right, so our cartridge overall length, well, no, our case overall length is 1.76. Case trim length is 1.75. So as long as we're well within 1.75, we should be groovy. I do not, Scarred. I do not have a go, no-go gauge, which is half the friggin' problem. And I don't have my readers either, so this makes it really hard. 1.7, if I had to say, I'd say it's 1.705. 1.075. Yeah, the overall length is fine. I appreciate simplicity and gamification of rearming and refueling in version 4.8. Hey, Cosmic. It gives me a glimmer of hope that they might actually start developing a game. Whoa. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's not jump to conclusions here. Okay, so what the heck? Why is that not wanting to chamber? Try a different one. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Clean it off. So there was an interesting thread on Reddit. Was it yesterday or today? I can't remember. The days are all blending together. But there was an interesting thread on Reddit about which ship would you delete from Star Citizen? There were multiple comments that it should be the Endeavor because that thing's never going to come to be. I'd be curious to see what you guys think. Yep, wrong way. Did you do? Remember, everything's backwards in the mirror, in the glass. So let's take you over here. Slide you out a little bit. The heck am I doing wrong? All right. Something is definitely wrong. Yep. I'll bet. Ferrets. It's not installed, and I never think about it. Okay. Just for giggles. Make sure the bolt actually closes with nothing in there. And it does. It sure does. Okay, so it's something with that round. What the heck? Don't get it. Do I have my projectiles out here? If I have my projectiles out here, we could throw a couple in them and try to do some test firing, or test chambers. I'm starting to think I need a go, no-go gauge. I think you're right, Scarred. I need one. Whale poop. Something is definitely amiss. There's too many of them that just don't want to go. Something's weird. Let's go ahead and resize the rest of these. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and resize these since we're here with the everything open. Put the AR upper back together. No point leaving that open to get dusty. Right. Well, poop.
There's fuckery afoot.
Oh, there's definitely some fuckery afoot. Nope, you're right, ferrets. And no girls. And no girls. Everything's all tangled up. How did we manage to do that? How the heck did we manage to do that? Now we're golden. All right. Well, I'm going to have to get the lever might happen. The lever might not make it for 3.0, but the can't see it. The Reliant Mako is never getting a use. I don't even like the Reliant. I'll be honest with you. I don't like fighting it. I don't like flying it. I don't like looking at it. There's nothing about that ship that says, "Ooh, delightful." There's nothing about that ship that I like. Other than the explosions when I blow it up. And the few times that I do combat with it, ship-to-ship combat. You talking about the Caterpillar? Ferrets, do you mean the Caterpillar? It's coming out in a couple of weeks, isn't it? I think it's coming out in a couple of weeks. If that's the one you mean, I've got one in the hangar waiting. I don't know a new ship they just showed off today. I think you're fucking with me, ferrets. Ferrets, you trolling me? Are you trolling me, ferrets? A heavy fighter for Drake? Somebody throw the link in chat. We'll check this out. Drake Pit Bull. Bulldog? Thanks, ferrets. Take a look. Here's the new Drake Pitbull exclusive dispatch before DefenseCon 2956. Why do I feel like someone's trolling us? Can you zoom in? What the fuck? Fuck off. They want me to sign up. Like, no, fuck off. Very real thing. Okay, so let's get a keyboard on this thing. Oh, let's see what we got. Drake Pitbull. Come on, for fuck's sake. Guy. Got no wings. Where's the bloody wings, ferrets? The only info we know about it. Okay. Oh, the wing folds down. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I see. I see. Let's do a window capture. I think that may be better. Pitbull. Now we can scroll on this and see. Three missiles on each wing. Those size 3 repeaters or size 4 repeaters? Hard to tell. If that's a troll, that's a really good troll. Looks cool though. Like the Clipper and the Corsair. Yeah. I like the asymmetrical wings of the Corsair, I'm not gonna lie to you. Cool. Well, thanks for sharing that, Ferrets. It's not a troll. It's not a troll! Really, I promise, it's not a troll. Lord. Okay, let's get back over here. I'm gonna have to get a go, no go gauge. We'll do this one, then we'll clean them both out. Well, they've all been resized through the same die. I just don't get why they're not chambering in that AR. We'll figure it out. Looks like 2 size 3s and a size 4. Well, if there's 2 size 3s on each wing, and there's 2 wings, that's 4 size 3s and a size 4. That's a significant amount of boom boom. That's a significant amount of boom boom. Okay. And we don't need to trim that because we're on our overall, but man, that looks rough. I'm telling you, that looks really rough to me. Here's our, let's get our thing out here. Run this through the polisher real quick. 4 size 3 and 2 size 4. The same loadout as the F8A. Holy crap. Wow. So it's a poor man's F8A then. Why that looks so rough. Is that glinting on the light to you looking like it's a little rough? I'm trying to catch the... Maybe not. Just me. Well, let's see. Well, guys, unfortunately with this setup, I can't just coast in the other room and stream games because these cameras have to be physically relocated in here. So I'd have to shut it all down and then come back and order the game. Have to move. I mean, I've got an auxiliary keyboard and mouse out here. That's no problem. It's almost the same as the F8A. The F8A has 6 size 3 and 2 size 4. Yeah, this setup, unfortunately, is not a quick change over to gaming. I have to move the cameras, plug them back in, unplug the extenders, plug the cameras back in, and then I could go with a game. I have to shut down in order to do that, which means I'd probably go eat some dinner. So,
There you are.
hey, Ferrets, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good. I didn't I realize you were hiding in here this whole time.
Yep, I've been hiding. I'm a hider.
He's hiding in plain sight, folks, right under our noses.
Fucking A, man. Best place to hide.
Yeah, because I can't see you under all my nose hair.
So you got this truck stuck a couple of times?
Like the hockey
Oh,
puck.
yeah.
Short the girth.
I mean, I wasn't the only one. There were a few other drivers who were also getting stuck. I mean, we had to do a couple of loads of fresh topsoil and move it across the work site to the other side in order to make a part of a foundation for one of the buildings that we're doing. But yeah, turns out a topsoil mixed with a clay is not very firm. It's a kind of like a. It's like trying to drive through a sponge in a way. And it only gets worse when you're fully loaded.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. Like even though I had the truck in like all-wheel drive, it was not budging. I'm like, well, guess I'm stuck. I gotta wait for the dozer to push me out now. But yeah,
Need a
those
trim. Go ahead.
those haul trucks, they are they're very bouncy. Yeah, they're very
bet.
bouncy.
I'll bet. A lot of air
They
in the
have-
tires.
I mean, they don't have they don't have a suspension on them.
Not
Because,
even leaf springs?
Well, they might have those, but I mean,
Wow.
I mean, like they're designed to drive through dirt, not like on the road. And also, I mean, like, I'm not a mechanic, so I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know these things very well, but I can tell you that if they do have a suspension, they drive like they don't have one, because those things rock on a freaking hard road. Like, Jesus, I've never been rocked so hard like that before. Like,
Cindy, I do have a digital micrometer, but I prefer analog. I have a digital one sitting there. The battery's about half full on it. I prefer analog. I don't have to worry about batteries. So, analog scale, analog micrometer. A 223. Actually, yeah.
So I have some more bad news about us injured owners.
Okay.
Unfortunately, CIG has also confirmed that we're not getting the Idris rework that they promised us for Squadron 42 Instead, it will be coming much later after the launch of Squadron 42, which sucks. So, any problems that we have with the Idris, we're going to have for a long while.
Yeah, they got your money. They're happy. Cool. All right. Now we need to set our cartridge length on this guy. I had this thing attached to my bench before, but I disconnected it because my hand kept hitting the table every time I would go to run it. So now I'm going to have to find a big piece of wood and mount it. No jokes from you guys. And get it set where I can hold it still. There we are. All right, so this one was the shortest one of the whole batch. Let's lock that down. Right there. Now, when we trim the rest of these, they should all have the same length.
So,
Man, we're going to have to mark that to a piece of wood. That is just way too loose.
so I'm thinking about heading to Bar Citizen this year.
Cool. Is there one up near you?
Yeah, they're doing one up in Chicago.
Oh, okay. That's not too far from you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, like if I really needed to, I could just like hop on the train and just write it in because apparently the bar that they picked is like 1 or 2 blocks from the train station. So I'm like, yeah, I go there and I'll walk there, you know.
That's smart. That's real smart of them to pick one right near the train station.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be like an interesting. It should be my first bar system. Probably won't actually drink anything there because you know I normally don't. I'll drink alcohol anyways.
A couple times a year for me.
And like the last time that I drank alcohol, which was like half a beer, was like at a friend's a party last summer. So that's how often I drink. I like alcohol is like once in a very blue moon.
I used to have a problem controlling my alcohol consumption.
Well, I don't think I have that. That's a problem. I think the main thing that really turns me away is I don't like drinks with carbonization in it. It burns on my throat. So like, So yeah, that's also why I don't drink any pop either. So.
Oh, okay. So no alcohol and no pop.
Yeah.
I have a problem with how much I drank, then started making the bigger bottles bigger, so no problem.
But honey, I only drank 1 bottle. It's only 50 ounces. I mean, 50 fluid ounces. So.
Well, I wasn't happy in my previous life. Not at all. Some of you know more about that than the rest, but yeah, I wasn't very happy in my previous life, so that's why I drank so much. Self-medicating, they call it. Not a problem anymore. I'd be happy if these fucking rounds would chamber properly.
Sounds like you've got some garbage rounds right there, man. Some of
Well,
the
I pulled 6
rejected.
out. Yeah, I pulled 6 out. Because, you know, I got the small base die. I wanted to see how they do, but I don't have my projectiles. I think they're in the wooden box, which is still in the house. So I'd have to go find it, and then I need to make sure the actual projectiles are in there. I'm medicated, like really medicated. Yeah, I don't get why they're not chambering correctly. I'm going to have to get a gauge. That's going to have to wait, though. That's going to have to be a next page cycle thing. Maybe get one for the 308 as well. Put them on a pen lathe and grab a piece of sandpaper. I do have a case trimmer, a handheld case trimmer right here. So it's the shoulder bump, I think, is what's doing it, Bendy. I'll be honest with you. I think it's that shoulder bump. But you know what I mean? You're not going to be able to tell the difference by glancing at this thing with a naked eye. And I don't have my readers. I don't know where the fuck my readers are. Normally I keep them right there, but you know, putting those side by side on that mat, you're not going to be able to tell the difference between the shoulders. Shoulder looks a little lower to me, but you know, it could just be wishful thinking. There is a trick. The smoke trick. You take a case that doesn't have a primer in it or any powder or anything like that. Oop, my camera jammed up. Take a case like that, doesn't have any powder or primer in it, and you hold it over a lighter to smoke it. So everything it gets covered in smoke. And then you can push it in the chamber and see what part of it rubs. The hell, my face cam just stopped. Okay, well, I don't know why the face cam stopped, but the face cam stopped. Sharpie marker the same way? Yeah, see, that would work too. There it is. Okay. So it's almost like the connection dropped. I wonder if maybe one of the kitties was messing with the cords underneath the desk. Because I mean, if they were underneath the desk and messed with it, that would definitely cause this. Would cause it to be detected or cause the camera to drop out and back in again the same way. Yeah, I don't think I have a Sharpie in here. Not all my reloading stuff is back in the garage yet. So I'm going to track it all down. The projectiles aren't out here. The powder's not out here. The projectiles could come out here, no problem. They'd be fine in humidity, but the powder, no. No, I live in a coastal city in Florida. The humidity gets up over 70%. I don't want to leave powder out here. Man, there's still a ridge on that shit. I can feel a ridge on that. Hell. Oh, well. We'll have to fuck with it. You know what? No, least chamber. I know least chamber. Okay. Because I had an idea for a second, but I was like, nope, not a good idea. Oh, well, we'll figure it out. Well, guys, aside from the camera dropping off tonight, I think this is going to work. You guys can see the workbench. You can see what I'm working on. We need to adjust the camera angle so you can see me tweaking the die here a little bit. But otherwise, I think this is going to work. I'm not going to lie, it's hot as fuck in this room right now. Temperature outside. It's only 76, but it sure feels like a fuck of a lot hotter than here. I can tell you that. But yep, well, fuck it. I tried that, Bindi. When I do that, the camera washes out. I'll show you what I mean. I hacked that garage. I've got the window open over there, but if I hack that garage door, the light's behind me, and the camera's like, I can't see. And I need to eat anyway. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so the girls are probably wondering where the hell I am. They probably went in the office and didn't see me, but heard me and like, what the hell? We'll figure that out. Let me get this ready to shut down for the night. We'll shut this all down. Depending on how I feel after dinner, I may hop in and play a little Star Citizen. If any of you guys are around tonight, you see me pop in. All right. I don't like to leave these closed all the way when I put them away, just so we don't get any kind of goodness in there. All right. I think I cut the shit out of my finger on something. Got a new rip. Hey, congratulations. All right. So we know this will work. I'm going to set out lines on the bench so I know where my camera blocking is. Because like right here, I don't think you can see. Yeah, there you go. You can see my hand now. So right in here, then all the way out to here. So we'll get it. We'll get the camera blocking set right. You'll be around. I may have to move the camera up higher so it gets a wider view. I just wanted as close to the work as I could get it. I wanted to be able to hold something up to the camera right there where you could see it easily. That was the goal. We'll get it tweaked. We'll make adjustments. All in all, I'd say it worked pretty good. Audio's okay. You guys can hear me. I can hear Discord just fine. So, all in all, I'd say it was successful. We'll do it more often. Maybe on the... I don't think it'll be Friday nights, but we'll do it more often. Awesome. Yeah, we'll get there. And then, of course, you guys should be able to hear everything okay. All right. I am starving. Let me put this stuff... You know, we can put this away while we're talking. So, let's just put this away while we're chatting. There's that. Don't forget your... Now, then let's put the micrometers away. That. All right. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't know what the heck is causing it to do it, but we'll figure it out. Uh-oh. How did I get that in there before? Uh-oh. Megan, what'd you do? They fit in there before. Aha. That's how we did it. Okay. Cool. All right, so let's get this going and get some food. My tummy's all growly, and I don't want to be all growly on the door, but I'll catch you guys a little later. I'll probably take the cameras all down. I'll move them in the other room. All right, I'll catch you guys later.